Before we begin this video, please click on subscribe, ring that notification bell, and like, comment, and share. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Dragon. In this video, requested by someone in the comments, they suggested that I make this video about the best settings, or at least what I think is the best settings for the Sony X900H TV, as well as the PS5 settings display for the best experience while you're gaming or having some cinematic experience watching Netflix, or maybe you want to browse the internet, or you just want to kick back and relax and enjoy watching YouTube videos like my channel Dragon. Be sure to subscribe, alright, because that's why if you subscribe, I'll make more videos like this and it will be better overall. I'll make better quality and stuff. Also, be sure to suggest videos like the person who suggested this video. Also, I'm making more videos for Just Cause 4 and Just Cause 3. I've already recorded that. For the person who suggested that, thank you, and everyone else who subscribed, thank you. I'm making those videos and it will be out as soon as possible, alright guys? Just be sure to subscribe and be patient. They're all coming, alright guys? So for this video, I want you guys to be focused. Make this video at set to 1080p so that you can see the stuff that I'm gonna show you, because it won't be clear if the quality is low. Make sure that you raise that quality, especially if you're using a mobile phone or a huge TV that has like 4K. Okay guys, set it to 1080p. So let's get this over with. So the best settings for the X900H, we're gonna go over them one by one, alright? So first you go to display, then you go to picture. Okay, so before we go to the picture, if you're gaming on a PlayStation 5, first go to channel and inputs, then go to external inputs, then HDMI signal format, then you gotta choose HDMI 3 or 4 depending on if you have a speaker or not. This will vary from one person to another. If you have a speaker, that audio channel or whatever it's called, then choose HDMI 4. If you don't, then choose HDMI 3 if you want, but I recommend HDMI 4. So go to HDMI 4, and then depending on when you're watching this video, if Sony released the VRR for PlayStation 5, then enable VRR, this option, the one over here. Okay, if Sony still has it enabled VRR, I enable the enhanced format, this one, the second option, because it has local dimming. While if you choose VRR, it will disable local dimming, so it will be weird and less brighter, and it will have raised color blacks in dark screens or games that are horror types like Resident Evil or Silent Hill, or what's it called, some other games like whatever you name it guys, I don't care. There are a lot of games, Dead Rising, whatsoever. The Last of Us could be a horror game if you want. Yeah, and it's not just for the horror games, it's also for other games, alright? So let's get to the picture mode. Once you've finished setting up HDMI 4, go to picture mode, and then in here choose game mode if you're gaming. You don't need to complicate yourself. You can just choose auto picture mode, which is auto low latency mode and other stuff, and it will save you a lot of time. But if you want to, if you don't trust this thing, you can turn it off and then change those stuff. If you're gaming, set to game mode. If you're watching Netflix or something, YouTube, then cinema. If you want to like make it the best, if you want the best settings for everything, but not necessarily the best, but I mean like the settings which averages the best thing for every type of content, then standard is the one to go for. If you want colorful content, then vivid. But there are also more stuff. If you're a programmer and you're doing some like Adobe Premiere Pro stuff for programming in general, or using your computer, graphics is the one to go for. Photo mode is the one if you're just viewing your old photos or I guess videos, maybe. Custom is the one that you're doing on your own and like adjusting by yourself. But for this video, I think, because you're using a PlayStation or an Xbox, then go for game mode. Okay, let's just turn this on for the best stuff. Brightness. Now, brightness, I recommended that you set it all the way to the right, because for the best HDR content, you gotta set it to high for the best brightness. Contrast, keep it at 90, because if you decrease it or increase it, the colors will look weird. Gamma, it's basically brightness, but do not change it, because if you change it, just like the contrast, except some stuff will be difficult to see. For example, if you increase it very like to its maximum or whatever, or get it like in this spot right here, like 90%, then in dark scenes you will not be able to see, you will be able to see dark stuff, but in brighter scenes you won't be able to see the details, you will lose the details. The same can be applied if you decrease it to like the very least number, then you will, in like for darker scenes, you won't be able to see anything. So yeah, keep it as it is. Black level, keep it as it is. Okay, or if you would like, you can increase it, but I mean it depends on if you like the color black and stuff. Black adjust high, advanced contrast high. Local dimming, this is the most important thing, you shouldn't argue with me. Set it to high. The rest of the settings I don't care. Local dimming is the most important thing in this video, because look, if I turn it off, something changes, and that's the brightness and the color black. It won't be accurate, so keep it high or low if you want, but at least don't turn it off. I mean, you can choose to put it at low, medium or high, but don't turn it off. And this one has to be turned on as well. This thing is like an addition to local dimming. Okay, then in the color, I think you should leave it as it is. I mean, I know, set it to 55. Whatever your thingy is, if it's less or more, set it to 55. This 0, expert 1, live color high if you want colorful content. Sharpness 50, if you increase it while you're playing some good games like Red Dead Redemption 2, you'll find it weird. Okay, so leave it as it is. Reality creation, if your content looks blurry and you don't care about your content being weird looking, you just care about it being sharp, you can go ahead and increase the sharpness as well as this thing. But for now, I want you to keep it at manual or off. My best advice is to keep it off, even though I kept it on by mistake. Okay, or if you want, you can keep it on. You can turn it on. but you will suffer from weird stuff happening, okay? And I don't recommend that. Well, I don't know, but yeah, those stuff, you just ignore, turn it off, because you'll get the weird motion stuff if you turn it on. HDR, why did I set it to HDR10? It should be auto, because there are many different HDR stuff. Just set it to auto and your TV will adjust it depending on the content, alright? HDMI range auto, color space auto, because your TV knows the best. Advanced color adjustment, don't mess it up, or you would be like one of those people who are colorblind. But I'm not trying to offend anyone, but basically that's how it will be. Screen, keep it to its default. This one, if your TV is wall mounted, choose wall mount. If your TV is on the table, choose the one above the tabletop stand. And do this calibration. And in this here, just if you're using eARC, turn it on for your HDMI 3 speaker. And I think that's pretty much it. Let me make sure. Yeah, other stuff don't really matter. I don't want to go in details about them, but they don't matter, guys. If you want, I can make a video about it if you suggest. But for this video, I think that's it. Light sensor, keep it off. All those stuff are meaningless for the picture quality. So if you enjoyed this video, guys, subscribe and make sure to check out my other videos, and see ya next time. So yeah, as a reminder, subscribe and ring the bell and all that good stuff about liking and commenting and sharing, and goodbye. See you next time.